SCI is an unusual speakers bureau. It provides speakers that are at the very top of their fields and who craft their speeches to meet the unique needs of each audience, and then spend time with that audience to work towards its goal or vision for that event. So it's not a matter of parachute in and parachute out, but a real commitment to spending time with that client to help them meet their needs. And with speakers of the calibre of Michael Gawenda, Peter Blasina, Jennifer Hansen, Walter Mikak, it's more than just entertainment. It's giving an event the real edge that every event looks for.
The main areas that I've found most interesting for me and that are most interesting for my audience firstly involves my personal experiences of journalism and what have been the high points and the low points of being a journalist. Secondly, what it was like to run a newspaper like The Age, what were the challenges of that, what were the achievements and the shortcomings. People have been interested in how to deal with the media. Obviously, dealing with the media can be very confronting. Understanding what it is that journalists are looking for when they come to you for an interview or for stories can be puzzling and difficult to work out. There are increasing numbers of groups that do want me to talk about leadership and what leadership is about and what are the qualities that you need to bring and what did I learn from my experience of leading The Age. And are there things that I would have done differently if I had my time again? We are in the middle of a technological revolution that is changing media even as we speak, from minute to minute, from day to day, in ways that are very unpredictable. No one could tell us right now what's the media going to be like, what's going to be the method of delivery of news a year from now, let alone 5 years from now. The biggest challenge facing the media at the moment is how to guarantee good quality journalism across all the platforms that exist at the moment and other platforms that don't exist yet but will exist within the next 5 or 6 years without doubt. Can you imagine, can any of us imagine a society in which there isn't quality journalism, in which there aren't newspapers like The Age, for instance, or the Sydney Morning Herald, or the Australian, or even the tabloid papers, which are pretty good in Australia? I think that's unimaginable for a lot of people, but it is possible. Lots of analysts believe that within 20 years, very few newspapers, for instance, will exist in print. They may exist in all sorts of other ways, but not in print.
Businesses and organisations who use me as a presenter can expect is motivation and inspiration to really take some of those insights that I share and apply them to their lives so that they can become more productive and really achieve what they want to achieve. So, you know, I talk about initially commitment, because that's one of the things that many people struggle with having something that they're really passionate about. When you find that fire, that's when you can really go for something and really make a difference. So then once you've got that commitment, is taking action, because you can have all the best intentions in the world, but unless you actually physically take that action, it's not going to happen. And inevitably, when you take action, you're going to run into obstacles. And people you come up with a great idea, and I feel sorry for entrepreneurs sometimes, because I'm sure all day they get reasons why that won't work or this won't work, but for them they're very focused on making it happen. So being unstoppable, finding a way around the obstacle, finding a way through the wall, around the wall, another way of achieving what you want to achieve. People need to be committed to something and have the time to reflect about what their powerful motivators are in their life. And it could be family, it could be work, it could be monetary, it could be a whole lot of things. But once people know what they are, then they can go about their lives being passionate about what they do and really aiming towards a goal and having real purpose to what they do. We're linked in humanity in that each and every one of us will face a challenge at some point. And it's a case of how we deal with that, whether we see that as an opportunity to grow or to learn, or if we don't, it's going to be a stumbling block.